We're good. We're good. Alright. So, hello. Welcome back to Slide 3. It's been a little bit of a break since then, but I think we are all good to go for Chapter 3 at this point. It's probably between this and Chapter 5? Wait, no, hold on. Chapter after this one's the Panda King one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably 3 or 4. That's the best chapter in the game. Between them, I would say. Probably this one overall, but it has been a hot minute since I played this one. So, by the way, I just want to make sure, do we sound good? Game sound good? Do my co-coms sound good? I want to get that all fixed up before we head into tonight.
Aloha! The Kaguya movie is releasing tomorrow and Wednesday. Be sure to support your local theater. If you can't, well, too bad.
If they have it, then, if not, then join us on the high seas, because Crunchyroll hates us.
A good pirate never steals things.
Except when they are not legally available. Speaking of which, where is Jason on this area? I just noticed he's not here.
Jason will show up when he shows up.
Oh, you didn't hear me.
Oh. Alright. Anyway, I think we are good to go.
Bentley was obsessed. Every night he'd pore over the blueprints to Dr. M's fortress, looking for a way to get into the Cooper vault. He soon came to the conclusion that there was no way inside unless the gang picked up a dedicated RC specialist. An expert who had mechanical and piloting skills far exceeding his own.
Even though gameplay-wise they're the exact same, but I will shut up.
After weeks of searching techie chat rooms, he finally found someone who could keep up with him intellectually. A gearhead genius out of Holland named Penelope. She politely declined our invitation to join the team, saying she only works for the best.
Background, I think I actually found a really interesting idea for a isekai story.
Apparently, her idea of the best was her boss, the Black Baron.
Which is just the idea of, okay, so what if the studio killer got reincarnated?
Oh god!
That he's even set up an international competition called Aces to attract worthy opponents.
What is like that? That's an interesting idea.
A few days later, she sent us a counteroffer. If our gang could manage to beat the Black Baron at his own game, then she'd know we weren't just a pack of jokers, and therefore, worth her time. So, we got busy. With no time to lose, Bentley and Murray worked
By the way, I like
Bentley's
Bentley's profile picture.
Yes.
The pilot license the fastest way possible. We'd proved to this Penelope that the Cooper gang was up for the challenge.
I
Even if
fucking
we
love
were
this
making
part
our way as we went
though.
along.
Just like very clearly she has like the like turtleneck underneath is probably my favorite part.
It's
of
just
that.
how obvious photoshopped it is. Okay, so I'm saying this.
Photoshop. I think that's just a picture put on top.
It's just a photo that they just scanned into the machine.
Yeah.
I said this off stream today, but I think this one or the next chapter are probably like the two. Probably one of these two are like the best chapters in Slide 3. Mainly for their one, I like the scenarios that they actually play out here, and two, I also like the actual like hub world that they're in.
These two, if I remember, they aren't too big for these ones, so it's pretty quick mission to mission on them.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I do remember Panda King's actually is a little harder to navigate around, but
they both just have very, like interesting geography to look at. And what you actually like focusing on this world, and this is what you actually are trying to do in this world actually makes the scenario more interesting. Okay, when you look at the other scenarios up to this point, you got like the first chapter, which is just like a good opener, but it's not really that interesting when you actually think about what you're doing.
What? They keep the flight
The
roster
second
a
one is
secret?
just boring. This one's more exciting, especially when the way it plays out.
In preparation for the next day's dogfight.
I get it. So now they keep the lineup a secret, and no one knows who to mess with.
Precisely. Looks like you're a good pilot, but we've only got one plane, and you'll be up there against dozens of bogeys.
You know, normally I
Bogeys?
make some sarcastic remark about how overwhelmed I am by your confidence in me, but those are some grim odds. And, well, you know, I'm always up for some sabotage.
Glad to hear it. Now, the roster is kept secret from the pilots, but not from the event staff.
Do we have a mole on the inside?
Our friend, Dimitri, has been hired to give color commentary during the
What a
dogfights.
convenience.
He'll know where the roster's hidden. Scout him out somewhere in the hotel lobby, but be careful. If you start a fight with the other pilots, we'll be kicked out of the competition.
Sure, we all play nice until tomorrow. Then we blow each other to bits at 300 feet.
At least this is more like a stealthier mission or
This
objective.
fucking walk cycle too. I know we did talk about it back in chapter 1, but something about the feet on it
Sophie,
like really gets me.
Sophie, you brought it up, but I do actually think that is actually one of the reasons why I think like this scenario works so. Like this scenario actually is like the best scenario in this game because you actually do. This is like this whole scenario is just like one giant stealth mission.
It's like one of the few times in the game actually you do be stealthy. That's a big critique I have of a lot of chapters in Slide 3, is that it feels more like an action film than like the spy, like espionage kind of stuff that the other games try to be in it. It always kind of really throws me off a lot of the time.
Ah, this is truly the third of a series then.
Yes.
First one, solid start.
You're
Second
looking
one,
for
even
Dimitri?
better. Third, and now for something
Should be at the
entirely
bar.
different.
Dimitri should be at the bar.
Is that down?
No, it's the other way. You're at the entrance.
Okay. I completely forget the layout of this one, so.
No, go down. Yeah, he's over there. You see him?
Oh, okay.
Dimitri, funny seeing you
He's
here.
tall.
I pegged you as a flyboy.
Tall.
Like a dance floor with many lights. I have many profiles. Dig, don't even try to understand the silky enigma of Dimitri.
Bentley seemed to think you might have a copy of the Aces flight lineup. That true?
And why should I talk to a 2-bit Rudy Poot crackerbox like you? Question mark in bold. Why?
You might want to think about talking, pal. I could always rat you out to the Black Baron, then you'd be out of a job.
I'd have no job, and you'd have no nada flight lineup. Go ahead, blow that whistle.
He does
I'll
have
be
the drug
seeing
eyes.
you in the loser's hot dog banquet.
I mean, he was part of a drug gang, remember that?
We both know you're gonna tell me. You wouldn't have bothered showing up if you didn't want to talk, so spill it.
I know, but to talk is like sitting on an electric chair. The Baron has eyes and ears and fists. Dimitri will be discovered, and the jig is pinched.
Baron, I need to calm down a little.
Okay, no, you want, I believe the one you're looking for is the bottom one.
But do all the other ones first, is what you're saying.
No, I'm trying to like remember. Cause I know how this is supposed to. I know how
Come on
this is
now,
supposed to
Dimitri.
end.
A man like you can deal with this Black Baron. You've got the best fashion sense of anyone I know.
The fashion? Style? You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
You
pick-
okay.
Outsmart him. All is told through clothes.
But the power of
Okay,
fashion.
I'll talk a flight lineup if you agree to owe Dimitri a favor, which I'll collect in a few months of time.
And be a very annoying chapter in the process
This no
of that.
small-time favor like, will you water my fish or feed my plant? No way, bro! This old-school mafia blood pact favor, like movies, big time.
Boobies? That's what he makes it sound like.
I mean, like, you have to agree to it, so you can do the other two.
Yeah, let's offer a rap.
Would a few coins maybe change your mind? I find it's a lot easier to talk when I'm rich.
Bribe money? Lip bling? Cash won't help me get done what needs getting done. I need gang of thieves, not Federal Reserve.
No dice. I'm not in the habit of racking up debts, and I don't plan on starting now.
No dice,
Sly, what the
no
fuck?
bet, no aces flight lineup. The choice is yours. Take debt and take flight roster. Otherwise, take away nothing.
Okay, Dimitri. Hook me up with a flight roster, and we'll owe you one.
Done! The bargain she is struck.
It's a surprise
Fine
thing to be
flight
used for
roster.
later.
Look
We'll use for
behind
later.
one of the tacky paintings in Black Baron's air hangar. It's hidden in secret safe.
Art decryption lock, huh? I know just the guy for the job.
Stand cool. Here comes Big Cheese.
I bid you
Get
all
it?
a most flamboyant welcome, my esteemed comrades of the skies. Welcome, welcome to another year of the Aces competition. We've got teams here from across the globe. Canada, Belgium, Ecuador, Iceland, Korea, and many, many more. Not the least of which is last year's deadly runner-up, Team Mugshot. This time we're gonna drill you jokers full of holes. Now, we all
He just
know
decided to
that
become a
in
pilot
years
after his
some
time in
teams
Slime 1, I
are
guess.
engaged in a little good-natured late-night
That's
hang.
one way to reform.
Brandon, Japan likes white chocolate. So there you go.
Parachutes.
Or when Team Iceland sawed the landing gear off Korea's planes.
Or when Portugal put rat poison in Team Mugshot's coffee machine. Yes,
Always
it
to
was
kill
all
people.
very funny, but no more. You know the rules. No one, absolutely no one, is to leave the hotel after sunset. If my guards catch you outside, you will be beaten to within an inch of your life. No exceptions. This will be a fair competition.
Same as last
Okay,
year,
I
the
believe
year
you.
Before. I've got the scars to prove it.
I bid you all an exuberant and exaggerated farewell, pilots. Tonight, sleep like geese. And tomorrow, soar like eagles, eh?
They don't lock the front door to the hotel. This isn't a jail. But you heard the Baron. Once outside, things will get dangerous.
Please move faster, Sly. Come on, hurry up.
By the way, okay, so we were talking about this. Okay, Sophie, from what you remember, what would you say is the worst Fairly Odd Parents episode?
Because we were talking, because the episode on the Wonderful Life parody came up, and I think that one might be the worst of like the like quote unquote classic kind of era of that show when it was kind of in its prime.
I have to think back to the classic era because I mostly only think the more memorable ones. I mean, the Wishful Life is the iconic bad.
Yeah, like that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that is
The one was just like,
episode.
I wish I didn't exist.
If I didn't exist, everybody's life will be better. That's the message we want to give to kids and that. Like, what the fuck? I haven't got Prime Remaster yet at this point. Planning too soon, but
I believe the only person in our group, the only two people in the group that actually got their
Warbot
hands
and
on three.
Debbie, I believe.
Well, Casey too.
Oh, okay.
I'm
assuming that understands that as well.
With that drawbridge up, there should be a release lever on top of the castle somewhere.
Hello,
You're the
everybody.
best climber we got.
I'm not really bad episode, but the one thing I remember is the most fucked up one was when the The General Fairy tried to steal Timmy's teeth just to impress the Tooth Fairy.
I do remember that episode. That's one of I remember like that being one of the more enjoyable episodes.
Yeah.
A weird episode.
It's a weird episode, but it's like weird in a funny way. It's like all these adults are trying to get Continual's teeth because that's how good he is. How good it is.
I also, I would think I'm a little too.
Why? What are you doing? I'm establishing dominance. I'm establishing dominance, Bentley. Don't you know?
I feel, at the very least, I think Fairly Odd Parents and The Kids Next Door is the ones. Oh,
Who goes there?
I wasn't there.
I'm just a normal raccoon, not doing actual raccoon stuff. But
Yeah, well, Brandon, I'll get the Prime remaster soon enough. I just though bought 2 vouchers for myself. One for Breath of the Wild, and then one for Zelda. So that's kind of my game spending for right now. I got a lot on my plate.
one for Zelda and one for Zelda. Yeah,
Zelda. Did I say Zelda twice?
Yes.
No, sorry. One for Zelda and one for Engage. On that is what I meant to say.
Fairly Odd Parents and The Kids Door is like the one example I think of when they have like a boy versus girls kind of episode. It's like, we'll separate all the girls and boys in this one segment, and then we'll find the boys are absolute dunsfire and the girls just gets horny.
I sadly don't like the Halloween episode as much anymore, only because of the parents giving away Timmy stuff as treats to the rich kids.
Timmy's parents face a fine line of neglect at
I
times.
don't think there's a fine line on that. I think a lot of that they just are neglectful.
Yeah.
Sly, are you up there?
Nope, sorry. Just us Black Baron goons.
Throw the switch and lower the drawbridge so that I can get up there.
Sorry, pal. I don't see any switch.
But there just has to be a switch. I can't get in the Baron's hangar from down here.
Hold on. I got an idea.
You got a rocket thruster in that.
Yeah,
in that
basically,
wheelchair.
yeah,
I know
basically.
you do.
Did it take up higher enough?
Medieval, but effective. Thanks.
You've gotta be kidding
Sure
me.
thing. See you back
So
at
how
the
the
safe
fuck
house.
did Sly knock that down there? Seriously.
I'm sorry, if the guards were persistent, they would have noticed something. Nobody saw the swinging door open.
There was
Or
one
the
episode of
catapult
Fairly Odd
coming down.
Parents that I actually really liked the idea of, because it preyed on like the imagination of like a kid.
Dimitri's intel is accurate.
Timmy
White
wishing that
Rock
everybody
should
would
be
stay up,
behind one of
so
the
that nobody had to go to sleep. So, there was always one moment I remember from that episode where AJ and Timmy are looking at the grass and just going, if I'm right, we're going to see why the grass is wet every morning. It's due, isn't it? That's what they want you to see. That man shows up with all these small people and they just slightly paint the ground with water.
Well, for my first run, I'm not doing any deal. I haven't purchased the DLC at all because I want to play through the game base before I do any DLC on that. Also because I keep hearing that the DLC is absolutely busted for the game. Like, the regular emblems are, like, definitely a bit nutty, but still work within the context of the game. The DLC, they just kind of went, fuck it, on that, so...
I mean, it's DLC.
Well, I would
DLC.
say the Three Houses
DLC
ones
power
were-
scaling.
Three Houses DLC was relatively intact on that. That not so much for Awakening though, because we have Bride Class in Awakening. Then again, regular game of Awakening is busted to begin with, so
Gale Force!
Gale Force is a thing. So yeah.
We'll be flying against
That's a
Team
very angry
Iceland
mental.
and Team Belgium in tomorrow's semi-final round. As you're all
Down with
aware,
China.
We've only got a single plane, while our opponents will be flying 15 apiece. You got that, guys? That's 30-1 odds against us. In order to give us a fighting chance, we'll need to pit these two teams against each other. First, Murray and Sly will paddle through the sewers beneath town.
Bentley, how'd you get that shot? Shut up, Sly!
How'd you get any of these shots?
Steal one of their trademark Viking helmets, then head over to
You know where my webcam go
vandalize
to.
one of their aircraft, then plant the helmet.
What do you think you? What do you think you were? I was doing while you were going scouting, eh? Sly.
Team Belgium's monogram handkerchiefs. Meanwhile, the Guru will break into the Team Iceland supply truck carrying.
I mean, I know Soren can Nosferatu tank in the game, and then I've seen all of Soren's interactions. Like, you can just Google that shit for that easily, so.
I never asked for your advice.
I never asked for your advice.
For each other and not Sly in the semifinals. All the while, I'll be setting up defenses around the Team Cooper air hangar. You never know when one of the other teams might come looking to do us some harm.
Oh my goodness! Actual stealthing and actual thieving.
Oh my god, it's an oh my god, it's a Sly game, holy shit!
Hey, what you got? What you got? What we got here?
I think Paraglider is in this one, which I know I need.
Wait, also the hover pack. Bentley's hover pack, get that.
No, I do need that. Is hover pack also required? Because I know for I want it, but I know for a fact Paraglider is required. Which I much prefer on Sly 4. They just make it really cheap and give you it right away because they know on that. I'm a very appreciative of that. Ah. Ah.
Wait, do you have a knockout dive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just knock him out.
Well, Brandon, we'll get there when we get there. We got a lot of Fire Emblem games to go, okay? Like Radiant Dawn, which we will probably be beginning sometime this summer, so yeah.
Alright, see that armored supply truck? It's en route to drop off
Time to play as Guru.
ice sculpture for
Oh,
the
fun.
semifinals tomorrow. I've given drivers some bad directions, so they should be going around in circles for hours. We need you to get inside that truck, steal the sculpture, and plant some evidence.
Okay, there's a difference between a bad driver and a bad direction and a bad driver. This guy
There's
just
a certain point, once you pass something like 2 or 3 times, you realize, wait, we're going to get
The
circles.
first thing to do is steal one of Team Belgium's official gold lace monogrammed handkerchiefs. Murray will head inside and get one of those stodgy Belgians laughing. They're notoriously stone-faced. Then I'll move in and steal the handkerchief.
Seems like getting inside that truck might be a good job for the Guru. He could use some of the guards' heads to bash in the back doors.
Agreed.
Are we thieving over here?
He's in position.
Actually, in Sly
We're
3,
doing
yes!
You say that like it's a new thing.
In Sly 3, it is!
It's Sly 3. This chapter and the next chapter are probably the only two things where you actually are kind of stealing.
Are the other two just assassination missions?
Wait, Pyle, what happened to you? What happened to the audio?
That's why I'm trying to figure out. It just where'd the audio go?
Oh, that's new.
Okay, no, because like in the first chapter of this game, you're in a town that's pretty much run by the mafia. So you're pretty much run by the mafia. So you just try to take down the head guy and get him back. Second chapter, second chapter you're in the outback and you just try to drive out these miners. Not really stealing anything. This chapter, you are sneaking around and trying to like get these two teams to fight each other, so you actually have a shot at winning.
Wait, hold on, Brandon. Is this actually a glitch, or I can't fucking tell if this is a glitch or not?
Wait,
That's a bad glitch.
Wait, Pat. Home screen.
That's a fatal glitch.
Pat,
Yeah. I can check through. Hold on. I can check through, where is it? Okay, yeah, this should have music.
Well, that's a
What?
first.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't do it when I load up another game. Fuck! Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Go.
doesn't like the menu itself also have a whole bunch of sounds as you move through it?
Not on PS3, no. I'm gonna go to
Load up a
menu.
different game, see if that is. Because
Yeah.
if that game has sound, then you're fine. Well, if he says the game and not you.
Did it?
Huh.
Hold
That's
on,
not.
I will be back. Hold on. I think something might be acting up with the capture card. Give me a sec, guys. Real.